Hello everybody, thank you for joining us for this week's Wisdom Wednesday. So just a quick reminder on the rules. So we're going to give questions. Every question will have 3 answers as a multiple choice. If they get the question wrong, they have to do 5 push-ups. And those of you guys who are watching, we ask you guys to follow along, do the same push-ups if you get the question wrong. We're going to keep score. Whoever gets the most question wrong will be determined the winner, and the loser, the biggest loser, not the winner, the loser. And see, I'm just trying to make sure they're paying attention. They will be deemed the loser, and they're going to do that number of burpees. So let's say Instructor Rachel gets 3 questions wrong, she loses, she's got to do 3 burpees at the end. So go ahead and have a seat, ladies.
Yes, sir.
So Instructor Rachel, you've been on the show many times, but just a quick recap. Tell everybody, you're a student at UCCS, right?
Yes, sir. I'm currently an exercise science major.
And then what is your goal with that major?
So hopefully after I get my bachelor's, I'll be able to go and study and get my PhD for physical therapy.
Great. So Instructor Rachel has her career planned out. She's going to be Dr. Dowd,
Yes, sir.
DD, right?
Yes, sir.
And then, so then talk to us about your Taekwondo goals. So you have a path, your first degree of black belt. When did you test for your first degree?
I tested for my first degree in 2016.
Great. And when is your goal to test for second degree?
I'm hoping to test for second degree in October.
This year?
Yes, sir.
Great. And then do you train with family in Taekwondo?
Yes, sir. I train with my younger brother. He's now 14, about to turn 15.
Great. And what's his name?
His name is Thomas, or most people know him as TJ.
TJ. So what is TJ? Is J his middle name something? Or where does TJ come from?
His name is Thomas John, from my mom's side of the family, John, and Thomas from my dad's side of the family.
So it's his middle name?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he just liked Tijuana in Mexico. All right. So Miss Laura Rose, tell us a little bit about yourself. Do you train with family in Taekwondo?
I started with my family, sir. My mom trains sometimes, but I've mostly been doing a lot of the training, sir.
So they're taking a sabbatical.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. And then Laura Rose, when did you start training in Taekwondo?
I started training in January of last year, sir.
And what made you decide to get started in training?
Actually, Callie Brigham, who also works at the front desk, sir, she started and she tried getting me into it a lot, and I resisted, and then I tried it and I fell in love with it, sir.
Great. And then Laura Rose, what do you like to do outside of the dojo? What do you like to do for fun?
I really enjoy doing a lot of arts and crafts, so I do what's called gem art. It's you get a painting and you just fill it in with gems, and then I also play a lot of board games with my family.
So what's the best board game out there?
Oh goodness, there's no correct answer to that, sir.
What do you like the best?
Um,
You talking like Monopoly or like?
No, sir. One of my favorite games is called Betrayal at House on the Hill, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry I asked. All right, sounds like a fun game. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So Instructor Rachel is a black belt, so hopefully she'll win because you have kind of a leg up, so to speak, because we have a lot of facts about Taekwondo. So here's the first question, guys. What year did Grandmaster Lee Dae-Sab-Nim, what year did he get inducted into the Taekwondo Korean Hall of Fame by the Korean Olympic Committee? So it is A, 1970, B, 1971, or C, 1972. So A, 1970, B, 71, C, 72, Instructor Rachel.
C.
C, 1972.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Laura Rose.
I'm gonna go with B, sir.
B, you sound very confident.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good news is you both get to do some push-ups. It is 1970. So Grandmaster Lee was inducted to the Korean Taekwondo Hall of Fame in 1970. He's a 13-time national and international champion in Korea. Number 2, Grandmaster Lee graduated from Korea University in Korea. He majored in A, history, B, science, C, law. A, history, B, science, C, law. Miss Laura Rose, what do you think?
B's. No, C, sir.
C. You're going with C?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Instructor Rachel?
I'm going with C as well, but that's just because I know this one.
Okay, great. So you're both right. No push-ups. You guys are staying together. But good team. All right, number 3. What year did Grandmaster Lee coach the U.S. Olympic team? This one is an easy one, I hope. Is it A, 1984, B, 1988, C, 1992? A, 84, B, 88, C, 92. Instructor Rachel.
B, 88.
B, sir.
Great. Good job, ladies. All right. Both are correct. Number 4. What year was Grandmaster Lee selected to coach the 1988 U.S. Olympic team? Was it A, 1985, B, 1986, or C, 1987? Miss Laura Rose.
B, sir.
You sound so confident.
I am always confident.
All right, great. Instructor Rachel,
I'll go with B as well.
you'll go with B as well. It sounds very confident. You both ladies are very lucky you get it correct. It is 1986. See, look at the relief on the side of their faces. All right, number 5. What year did Grandmaster Lee create the first Taekwondo resident athlete program at the Olympic Training Center? So he created the first resident athlete program where athletes lived at the OTC and trained at the OTC. Was it A, 1986, B, 1987, or C, 1988? A, 1986, B, 1987, or C, 1988, Instructor Rachel? See, isn't that look priceless? Okay, A,
Yay, sir.
you sound very confident. All right,
Yes, sir. I was
Ms. Laura Rose?
calculating.
B, sir.
B, all right. Laura Rose, you are very lucky you get to do some push-ups.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Instructor Rachel is correct. So in 1986, Grandmaster Lee created the first resident athlete program. If you guys didn't know, Master Pei actually was one of the resident athletes at the Olympic Training Center as well. What year did Grandmaster Lee create the U.S. Open Taekwondo Championships? Was it A, 1991, B, 2009, or C, 1992? A, 1991, B, 2009, C, 1992, Miss Laura Rose.
A, sir.
A.
A, sir.
Okay, you guys are both wrong. Both get push-ups. It was in 1992. So 1992, Grandmaster Lee saw there all the U.S. Open golf, U.S. Open tennis, and he said, hey, United States should make the U.S. Open Taekwondo Championships. 1992 was the first time this ever held. We were the very first country in the world to do an Open Championship. Now, many countries all across the world are doing an Open Championship, and it was actually all started by Grandmaster Lee. Now, speaking of the U.S. Open Championships in 1992, where was it actually held? Was it, and it was here in Colorado Springs, so I'll give you guys a hint. It was here in Colorado Springs. Was it A, the World Arena, B, the City Auditorium, or C, the Olympic Training Center? A, World Arena, B, City Auditorium, C, Olympic Training Center. Instructor Rachel.
B.
B, City Auditorium. Miss Laura Rose?
B, sir.
B, you guys are both wrong. Both do some push-ups. It was at the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs. All right. Number 8. What year was Master Peo on the poster for the U.S. Open Taekwondo Championships? So he was on the poster of the U.S. Open Taekwondo Championships. Well, you guys think these are not fair questions? You guys should see this. You go to the Lehman Dojo, the poster is inside the dojo. So what year was it? A, 1995, B, 1996, C, 1997. A, 95, B, 96, C, 97. Miss Laura Rose.
A, sir.
A.
You work there.
So she could be tricking you, or she could have the right answer. What do you think, Instructor Rachel?
A.
You gonna follow her?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Trusted me.
All right, you guys are both correct. Good job. You get it right. So he's on the 95. I'll post that up on Facebook. You guys will see that poster, Master Pei, and then the 95 U.S. Open poster. Okay, number 9. What year did Grandmaster Lee create the U.S. Open Taekwondo Hanmada? Was it A, 2008, B, 2009, C, 2012? A, 2008, B, 2009, C, 2012. Instructor Rachel.
B.
Miss Laura Rose.
B, sir.
You gonna follow her?
Yes, sir.
The blind leading the blind. You guys made it out of the cave. Okay, you're both correct. Good job. It was 2009. All right, next question. What state was the first U.S. Open Taekwondo Hanmada held in 2009? Miss Laura Rose, you'll be answering first, but let me give you the options.
Yes, sir.
Number A, Colorado, B, Nevada, C, Illinois. A, Colorado, B, Nevada, C, Illinois. What do you think?
A, sir.
A,
C, sir.
C. You got some push-ups, Laura Rose.
That's okay,
It
sir.
was held in Illinois. So 2009, 10, 11 were all held in the state of Illinois. 2012 and on were held here in Colorado. Now, we're talking World Taekwondo Hanmadan. How many times has the World Taekwondo Hanmadan been held outside of Korea? Was it A, 1 time, B, 2 times, or C, never, 0? A, 1, B, 2, C, 0. Instructor Actually, I think Laura Rose goes first. Laura
No,
Rose.
if you want to go for that's fine. A, sir.
You're going with A.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I know it's not C, so I'm gonna go with A.
You're going to go with A.
Yes, sir.
All right. You guys are very lucky. Both are correct. So the World Taekwondo Hamada has always been held in Korea. The first time it's ever been held outside was in 2008, hosted by U.S. Taekwondo Committee under the leadership of Grandmaster Lee. So it's never been held outside of Korea except for 2008. It was in Anaheim, California, in the Anaheim Convention Center. Okay, number 12. What year was the Kukiwon created? What year was Kukiwon created? Where we get our black belt certification, where the Taekwondo has come from? Was it A, 1970, B, 1971, or C, 1972? A, 1970, B, 71, or C, 1972? Instructor Rachel, what is the answer?
C.
You sound very confident.
That is false confidence.
False confidence. She demonstrates great false confidence. Laura Rose,
I was going to go C as well, sir.
you're going to go with C?
Yes, sir.
All right, you guys are both very lucky again. 1972 was the Kukiwon was created. You guys should go buy some Powerball tickets tonight. You guys are on fire. Okay, only two more questions. What year was the World Taekwondo Federation created? So the Kukiwon and World Taekwondo Federation are different organizations. What year was the World Taekwondo Federation created? Was it A, 1972, B, 1973, or C, 1974? A, 1972, B, 73, C, 1974. Miss Laura Rose, what is the answer?
B, sir.
You have a 1 in 3 chance of getting it right, so that's what you're rolling with?
Yes, sir.
All right. Instructor Rachel?
I think we're on the same wavelength because I also think B.
All right. Wow, you ladies are very lucky. You're both correct. 1973. Which, as you guys know, the World Taekwondo Federation is the international governing body for the sport of Taekwondo. Their power comes from the International Olympic Committee. So that's where they're recognized from. Kukiwon is recognized globally and recognized by the Korean government. Last question. Grandmaster Lee was A, Secretary General of the World Taekwondo Federation, B, Vice President of the World Taekwondo Federation, or C, President of the World Taekwondo Federation. A, Secretary General, B, Vice President, C, President. Instructor Rachel, last question, what do you think?
B, sir.
B.
B, sir.
You really going to follow her?
I was going to say it before she did, sir.
Oh, really?
I don't know for certain.
All right, you ladies are very lucky. You guys are both correct.
Woo!
Wow, so ladies have done a fantastic job. I think, Miss Laura Rose, you got 3 or 4 questions wrong.
I think it was 4.
Well, let's just call it 10. You're the, anyways, you lose.
I'll do
So-
10 if you do 10 with me, sir.
How dare you? Okay, so Laura Rose is going to do the 4 burpees, and because you said that, you're going to do 400. No, she'll just do the 4 burpees. Everybody, thank you guys. What are you doing? Get started, Laura Rose. All right, so thank you everybody for joining us for this week's Wisdom Wednesday. We will see you guys the next time.